Hello. Today, I would like to introduce you to astrology. Whether you have bought this book or whether you have enrolled in my course online, you will derive, I think, a lot more from these videos to support your study of astrology. Lesson after lesson, you will learn how to use this science in a practical way, and you will probably derive a lot of satisfaction, self-satisfaction, and you will also be able to help yourself understand better your own birth chart and also, of course, the charts of other people around you. So, let's begin with lesson number 1. So welcome to lesson number 1. In this lesson we're going to learn about the birth chart. What is a birth chart? What is what in a birth chart? That's very important to learn, to know, and to recognize as well. So let's get on with it. Behind me, this is a complete birth chart. Here it is. You see all the planets, the signs, and inside what we call the aspects. So let's have a look gradually at what a birth chart is made of. First of all, this is the circle in which you can see 12 sections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They are going to be used to draw the symbols of the zodiac signs. So here are the symbols: Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. These are the 12 zodiac signs that we use in astrology. Then we need to draw all the symbols of the planets and other objects as they are on the particular day, month, year, and time according to the birth of the person concerned. We will find out more about that in future lessons. Then we need to determine the ascendant and the placement of all the other houses. The ascendant is the first house. It's here in Aries, but it can be in any other sign according to your date and time and place of birth, naturally. There comes house number 2, house number 3, house number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So we will, of course, learn how and why those houses are what they are in this course. Then we have to draw the aspect lines. The lines here, blue ones, green ones, red ones, they all have a meaning of their own, and that meaning of their own depends also on the planets involved and on the signs where the planets are found naturally. We will also learn all about this in future lessons. So let's get on with this first lesson now. First of all, you need to know that the zodiac is more or less the reflection of a year on Earth. We call our astrology tropical astrology. It is an astrology based on the seasons. Even though it is for the northern hemisphere, but it also applies to the southern hemisphere of the Earth. So whether you were born in the southern hemisphere or the northern hemisphere of the Earth, it doesn't make any difference. Your sign remains the same, and the energy and the symbol of the sign remain the same as well. So here we have a year and a tropical zodiac. 1 year, 12 months, 4 seasons: spring, summer, autumn, and winter. The zodiac, 12 signs, 4 elements: fire, earth, air, and water. Right, that's easy enough. We'll try to remember that. Fire, earth, air, water. That's important. And the sequence is important as well, as you will find out soon. So here are the seasons. Spring, 3 signs, 3 months. Summer, same, 3 signs, 3 months. Autumn, 3 signs, 3 months. And winter, 3 signs, 3 months. Easy enough, isn't it? Have a look here. Spring from the 20th of March until 21st of June, 3 months. Summer, 21st of June, 23rd of September. Autumn, 23rd of September, 21st of December, 3 months. And here we have 21st of December until the 20th of March, 3 months as well. The next step is to recognize and memorize the signs, the zodiac signs. You probably know your own zodiac sign. You probably know the zodiac signs of people around you. But do you know how to recite, the signs in order from the first one? What is the first sign, for example? Do you know? It is the first spring sign, which is Aries. So we have Aries here, then Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Now, you need to get used to these symbols in order to recognize them in a chart or in literature. For example, if you read something about astrology, many times these signs are written in this way. So remember them and learn them. We're going to do it together now, memorizing the signs. That is the next step. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo. So you work by lots of 3 signs. And then the next lot. Then the next one again, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius. And then the last one, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. And then you memorize all the signs. You have to do that. It's like memorizing letters, more or less, or memorizing the month of the year. 12 signs, 12 months. So you know the months of the year. It's easy for you to name the 12 months of the year very quickly. You should now be able to name the signs very quickly in order and backwards as well. It's important to learn, to remember, to memorize the signs backwards as well. So that is actually the first crucial, necessary exercise. Even though it's not very interesting as such, it is very important, because the quicker you can recognize, the quicker you memorize, the quicker you will also navigate in the birth chart to understand it. And there are more to learn, of course, but that is the first important thing to learn. To memorize something, the best thing is to practice. So that's what we're going to do now. take a notebook and draw a line of each of the 12 symbols of the signs here. So you do like this, right? You draw Aries. That's Aries. That's easy to remember. Easy to draw as well. And then Taurus. Taurus. One line. Etc. And then Gemini. Gemini. Like so. Gemini. And the fish follow, Pisces follow Aquarius. So Pisces is like so. There are always two fish, actually. There we are. So this is very useful to get used to the symbols. Not only to draw them, but also to recognize them around the chart. And as well, when you do this type of exercise, you draw a line of each symbol in the chronological order from Aries to Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. And once you get used to that sequence, then you can, relate to the signs much quicker. And that will be very useful when you analyze a chart, because that's the basis. It's like, learning how to play the piano. You need to learn the scales. And once you master the scales, then you can really begin playing the instrument. So anyway, thank you very much for your attention. Now we are going to go into lesson 2.